Thursday, I'm Len Cannon. Just over a month before the election, Governor Greg Abbott is limiting the number of drop-off locations for mail-in ballots. The sudden change has not only upset many Democrats, but the Harris County clerk as well. Anieli Ruiz spoke with our KHOU political analyst about what this means for you.
Starting Friday, October 2nd, Harris County mail-in ballots can only be dropped off at the U.S. Postal Service or here at the NRG Arena. This after Governor Greg Abbott signed a proclamation limiting voters to one drop-off location per county. The governor said he did this to enhance security and that this would help prevent any attempts of illegal voting. KHOU political analyst Bob Stein says that's not the case.
I do think its initial effort was to suppress Democratic voter turnout, make it hard for people who are voting by mail. Those are Democrats.
See, those that drop off mail-in ballots are required to sign in, and they're also required to show a photo ID. The Harris County clerk issued a statement today where he says using one drop-off location for a county that stretches 2,000 miles is prejudicial and dangerous. Harris County Judge Elena Hidalgo expressed her concern in a tweet that said, Harris County is bigger than the state of Rhode Island, and we're supposed to have one site. This isn't security, it's suppression. Although Stein says this might be a form of voter suppression, he adds many had no idea Harris County had 12 locations available for drop-off, and most people were already confused about the mail-in ballot process.
Do not have the correct information about how and when they can return their ballots. Many of them think they can drop them off at the polling locations that are open on early in election day. They cannot.
But with this move, Stein believes the governor might have taken away the potential for any conflict.
And takes away from the Republican effort to poll watch and verify. Now they're left with what? Nothing to watch and nothing to verify.
Stein believes this might push more people to vote early and in person. Anieli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.